Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park on this Friday, May 26, 2023. Today's qualifiers, we will have 7 of them in total. We have a beautiful morning here in Campbellville. Sunny skies, the track is fast. Temperature around 16 degrees at the moment. Gate is starting to roll for our first of 7. In this first qualifier, 1 driver change for Smokin' Fast. Sylvan Filion will drive. Note that number 7, Pillow Thief, will wear trotting hobbles. 1 is Hot Flash Kimmy. Bob McClure drives for trainer Paul Reed. 2 is Sweet Whisper. It's Doug McNair for Greg McNair. 3 is Sala. Paul Walker trains and drives. 4 is Smokin' Fast. Shane Weber trains. Make the driver Sylvan Filion. 5, Am I Radical? Ryan Holiday for Dave Holiday. 6 is Got a Habit. Luke Blade trains. Louis Waugh will be the driver. 7 is Pillow Thief. Julie Walker, the trainer. Burt Renault drives. 8 is Driverless. Scott Young for trainer Bob Young. And the 9 is Unique Du Hurrah. James McDonald will steer for trainer Denny Guriel. So the gate is now beginning to roll, and we have 3-year-old trotters for our first to 7 on this Friday morning. Starting gate swings into the stretch. They're picking up speed, and here they come for qualifier number 1. And they're off and trotting and leaving well towards the inside. Sala drives out from post 3 with good early speed. Outside, Unique Du Hurrah is crossing over to land in the 2-hole. Getting away in 3rd is Sweet Whisper. Between horses is Smokin' Fast. On the outside, that has Got a Habit. Then we go to Am I Radical? Down to the rail. Hot Flash Kimmy got away in 7th. 8th as they go into the first turn is Pillow Thief. And your early trailer is Driverless. Opening quarter is coming up. It's Sala up front. 28-3 was the opening quarter. Trotters are getting set to move into the backstretch. It's Sala by a length and a half. Unique Du Hurrah, who timed the start very well, was able to cross over into 2nd and will tow along. Racing in 3rd is Sweet Whisper. Off stride mid-pack. Going off stride went the 5, Am I Radical? So as mentioned up front, it's Sala leading it by a length and a half from Unique Du Hurrah. Racing then in 3rd is Sweet Whisper. That one is being tracked up the backside 4th by Got a Habit. And then we will go back to Smokin' Fast, who is racing in 5th. Looking to tighten up 6th there as they make their way past the midway point. That is Hot Flash Kimmy. The half was 59-2. They head into the final turn. Leader continuing to be Sala. In 2nd, Unique Du Hurrah. Sweet Whisper is in 3rd. 4th remains Got a Habit. Then in 5th, that is Smokin' Fast. 6th as they head around the turn, Hot Flash Kimmy. Being tracked there in 7th by Pillow Thief. Then we go to Driverless and Am I Radical reset after the 2nd quarter break. 3 quarters is coming up for Sala, and the 3rd marker is hitting 130-2. They're off the turn and into the stretch. Sala has led since the word go and is trying to go all the way. Unique Du Hurrah off the 2-hole ride. We'll see if that one has something to say. Up the inside will come Sweet Whisper. Here in the center of the track now is Got a Habit, being tracked by Smokin' Fast. There's now just a 16th to go. Unique Du Hurrah rolled off stride. Sala with the lead. Got a Habit trying to reel in the leader. Got a Habit in deep stretch will reach up to win. Sala was 2nd. 3rd then went to Smokin' Fast. Up the inside, it looked like Sweet Whisper was 4th. 159-2. Wings of the starting gate are now open. And here we go for qualifier number 2. Scratch number 3, Gringo Star, leaves us with a field of 4. 4-year-olds and up. The 1 is Velocity Impetus. 4-year-old mare, trained by Tisha Symes. It'll be Beau Brown driving. 2 is Nora D. 5-year-old mare, Matt Dupuis, trains and drives. 3 is out. 4 is Line Drive Hanover. 5-year-old gelding, trained by Anthony Beaton. James McDonald drives. And the 5 is Poseidon Sealster. 6-year-old gelding, trained by Don Lindsay. The driver is Bob McClure. Field of 4 on gate. Here they come for qualifier number 2. They're off and pacing here in the second qualifier, and Poseidon Sealster and Line Drive Hanover go out of there 1-2. Nora D is going to get away in third from the rail. Velocity Impetus got away in fourth. So it's Poseidon Sealster who goes out to the early lead with Line Drive Hanover right behind him there second. Nora D, Velocity Impetus, the mares are third and fourth. They're into the first turn, and it's Poseidon Sealster, second qualifier of the season here for this now 6-year-old, and he cuts out the opening quarter in 28-2. So they get set to move into the backstretch following Poseidon Sealster. Line Drive Hanover sits there in second, also his second qualifier of the season and his second qualifier on the comeback trail. 2 lengths back to Nora D in third. Velocity Impetus is then back in fourth. Poseidon Sealster last week was second to Line Drive Hanover. Line Drive Hanover did the heavy lifting after moving to the lead in the second quarter. This week is going to sit in the 2-hole as Poseidon Sealster chops it out and is by the half in 56-4. Back-to-back 28-2 splits, and they're on to the final turn. Poseidon Sealster from Line Drive Hanover. The gap now begins to grow a little bit back to Nora D, and Velocity Impetus is there in fourth. 5/8 of the mile complete. Poseidon Sealster, the winner of over 400,000 with a mark of 148-2, leads the way. Line Drive Hanover has been following right behind, and these two will sprint on home. They're already sprinting because they're by 3/4 in 124-1. So they went a 27-2 third quarter, off the turn and into the stretch. Poseidon Sealster and Line Drive Hanover. Then we go back to Nora D and Velocity Impetus as they're in a battle of their own. An 1/8 of a mile to go. Line Drive Hanover now tips to the outside and will try to shoot by Poseidon Sealster, who will look to respond at the rail. Poseidon Sealster and Line Drive Hanover, these two storming down to the wire, and Line Drive Hanover will get another qualifying score. It was Poseidon Sealster second, then back to Nora D and Velocity Impetus. The time of the mile, 1:50-1. Final quarter, 26 seconds flat, and even quicker for your winner, Line Drive Hanover. Gate is rolling for our third qualifier. We're back on the trot here with 3-year-olds. Note that Austin Sorey drives 7, Vimy Ridge Venti. And the 1, Mistress of the Dark, will remove the trotting hobbles. 1, Mistress of the Dark, Blair Burgess trains and drives. 2, She's Hilarious, James McDonald for Brad Shakes. 3 is Sister Act, Bob McClure for Dave Drew. 4 is Northern Charlotte, Chris Christophorou for Camila Christophorou. 5 is Mass Hysteria, Trevor Henry for Kyle Boston. 6, Righteous Resolve, Paul McDonnell for Matt Bax. 7, Vimy Ridge Venti, it'll be Austin Sorey, as mentioned, to drive. 8, My Incredible MVP, Burt Renault for Julie Walker. 9, Know It All West, Martin Lachance trains and drives. And they're off and trotting here in the third qualifier. And Righteous Resolve from the center is moving forward. Also coming out of there, though, heading towards the front, Mass Hysteria, Northern Charlotte. To the inside, it'll be a Sister Act at the rail, Mistress of the Dark, who is followed by She's Hilarious. Then we go to My Incredible MVP, followed by Vimy Ridge Venti, and your early trailer, Know It All West. Into the first turn, everybody's looking for a spot now. On the outside, here's Mass Hysteria looking to edge around the leader, Northern Charlotte. They're side by side at an opening quarter of 30-4. Moving into the backstretch, and Mass Hysteria will now clear because off stride went Northern Charlotte. Northern Charlotte, Christopher in a tough spot there. Righteous Resolve on the outside will get around. Now Northern Charlotte has some clear room to get out of the way. In third is now Sister Act. Moving up the backstretch, Mistress of the Dark is in fourth. She's Hilarious is then in fifth. And then it's a few lengths going back to My Incredible MVP, followed by Vimy Ridge Venti. Resetting now Northern Charlotte, and splitting between rivals at the back is Know It All West. The half was hit in a minute and a fifth. They head to the final turn. Mass Hysteria has been leading the way. Mass Hysteria, who banked over $187,000 in her rookie campaign. Second qualifier this season. She's up front. Righteous Resolve is there in second, the standout rookie last season. This is her season debut, and she's starting to edge off the leaders back now for McDonnell. Then we go back. Racing in third, that is Sister Act, followed by Mistress of the Dark. Then we go to She's Hilarious. 3/4 was hit in 129 even. They're off the turn and into the stretch after a 28-4 third quarter. Righteous Resolve on the outside, Mass Hysteria at the inside. They're side by side as they come to the 8th pole. Several lengths of separation now on the rest. Righteous Resolve on the outside now takes the lead. Righteous Resolve trying to be straight and strong here in the final 8th. Has got the lead by a length. Mass Hysteria not going anywhere as these two sprint on home, and it'll be Righteous Resolve to take it. Mass Hysteria was in second. Then we'll go back to Sister Act third, followed by My Incredible MVP fourth, 156-4. Up next is qualifier number 4. We remain on the trot here, 4-year-olds and up. Take the trotting hobbles off number 2, Century Invader. 1 is Brash Lady. Shane Weber trains, Austin Sorey drives. 2, Century Invader. Dave Drew trains the driver Bob McClure. 3, Truffles 2, Bill Budd the trainer, Trevor Henry will steer. 4 is Pemberton, Paul Walker trains and drives. 5 is Free Willy Hanover, Rick Zeron trains and drives. And the 6 is Looks Like Money, Harry Polton trains the driver James McDonald. Gate swings into the stretch. Here they come for qualifier number 4. They're off and trotting here in the 4th, and from the middle goes Truffles 2, but from the outside, Free Willy Hanover and Looks Like Money, those 2 the quickest away. We go back to Century Invader, who gets away in 4th, Brash Lady is 5th, and Pemberton will be the early trailer. First turn is approaching, and Looks Like Money will work around Free Willy Hanover. Looks Like Money touches down on the lead. Free Willy Hanover in 2nd. Racing in 3rd is Truffles 2. 2 lengths going back to Century Invader, followed by Brash Lady and Pemberton. 28 seconds even for the opening quarter, as Looks Like Money revved up here in the opening stages to make the lead, and Looks Like Money is up front. So as they straighten out into the backstretch, the lead grows a little bit here for the 4-year-old Looks Like Money, who leads it by over 2. Free Willy Hanover, the veteran, there in 2nd. 2 more lengths back to Truffles 2. About that same gap back to Century Invader, followed by Brash Lady. And Pemberton, in his season debut, is racing in 6, about 9 lengths off the lead. The half was hit in 57 and 1, a 29 and 1 second split. Final turn is up next for Looks Like Money. Looks Like Money still the leader. Free Willy Hanover in 2nd. Truffles 2 has been 3rd. Now it's 3 lengths going back to Century Invader in 4th. Brash Lady is right behind that rival. And Pemberton toes along there in 6th as they head to 3/4. Looks Like Money off a half of 57 and 1 is going to trot by 3/4 in 1:25 and 4 off the turn and into the stretch. 28 and 3 in the 3rd quarter. Looks Like Money trying to seal the deal. Free Willy Hanover 2nd. Truffles 2 is right there in 3rd. Free Willy Hanover now to the outside for Zeron, trying to take a shot at Looks Like Money as they're into the final 1/8 of the mile. Looks Like Money still by a length. Free Willy Hanover is inching in a bit closer. Looks Like Money will hold that one at bay. It does appear as they come into deep stretch. Looks Like Money. Free Willy Hanover finishes in 2nd. Truffles 2 was 3rd. And then 4th will go to Century Invader from Pemberton and Brash Lady. 1:53 and 3 for Looks Like Money. Gate is rolling for qualifier number 5. Field of 9 here, inside out, top shelf, How Will I Know, Western Flames, Twinbee Echo, Dance Number, Bet the Rock, Miss Your Chow, Twinbee Rise and Shine, and Easily the Best. Chris Christoforou goes with the 2, Trevor Henry the 3, and Dustin Jones will drive the 7. Here they come for qualifier number 5. Off and trotting, or off and pacing, I should say, here in the 5th, and from the center, Dance Number shoots out of there for Wah, right to the front. Western Flames getting away in 2nd, then we go to Twinbee Echo in 3rd. Settling in 4th, Twinbee Rise and Shine will drop in front of Bet the Rock, who will look to get around top shelf. Then we go back to Miss Your Chow, followed by Easily the Best, and your early trailer is How Will I Know. They're into the first turn, and a loose leader here. This is Dance Number up front by 4, opening panel 28 seconds even. They get set to go into the backstretch, and it's Dance Number leading the way. 3-year-old daughter of Always Be Mickey up front. Racing in 2nd as they straighten out into the backstretch is Western Flames. Twinbee Echo tracks along there in 3rd. Twinbee Rise and Shine is in 4th. Now moved up into 5th goes Top Shelf, as that one was able to get around Bet the Rock. Couple lengths going back to Miss Your Chow, who's followed by Easily the Best. And at the back of the pack, How Will I Know? Up front, it continues to be Dance Number. The half was 57 and 2. Second quarter was 29 and 2. They're on to the final turn. It's Dance Number leading it. Western Flames is back there in 2nd. Couple lengths then to Twinbee Echo. Following then is Twinbee Rise and Shine. Half dozen lengths then going back to Top Shelf, and then several more lengths back to the final 4, but it continues to be Dance Number, who takes them down to 3/4 in 1:26 and 1 off the turn and into the stretch. And we'll see if Dance Number, who has the jump on them, no doubt, can just go coast to coast here in the 5th. It's Dance Number. Western Flames 2nd, Twinbee Echo. Twinbee Rise and Shine now comes to the outside of that rival, and then probably another 10 lengths back to Top Shelf, but it's going to be Dance Number. Never touched here. Dance Number all the way to take the 5th. Finishing in 2nd, Twinbee Rise and Shine from Twinbee Echo 3rd and Western Flames 4th. Time of the mile, 1:53 and 3. Gate is rolling for our 6th qualifier. We're on the trot here. Scratch the 5, Fly Beyond. 1, Messiah, Austin Sorry for Kyle Bossons. 2, A Handsome Face, Chris Rogers Trains and Drives. 3 is Boom and Bust, Brett McDonald for Michelle LeBlanc. 4 is RJ Hooker, Doug McNair for Steve Bossons. 5 is Out. 6, Mr. Contestant, Rick Zeron Trains and Drives. And the 7 is White Tiger, James McDonald for Dominic Ledoux. Off stride is the 2, A Handsome Face. Gate swings into the stretch. Here they come for the 6th. Off-hand trotting in qualifier number 6, and early speed is being flashed by White Tiger, who pounces out of there and goes to the front. Mr. Contestant gets away in 2nd. Messiah is in 3rd. Up on the outside, RJ Hooker looking to edge around Boom and Bust, and then it's well back to the breaker before the start. A Handsome Face into the first turn, and White Tiger is up front here leading the way. Mr. Contestant is in 2nd, and then in 3rd is Messiah. Opening quarter was 27-4. So a strong opening quarter there for White Tiger, who takes him into the backstretch. Mr. Contestant's 2 lengths off the leader. Another couple of lengths to Messiah in 3rd. Break of 6 going back to RJ Hooker in 4th. 5th is Boom and Bust, and A Handsome Face is the trailer. So there will be no change in order here in the 2nd quarter. Spaced out a little bit is this field. White Tiger, the career winner of over 400,000, brings them up to the half, and it's by that station in 57-4. Had it 30 seconds even in the 2nd quarter, and onto the final turn goes White Tiger. And now White Tiger and James McDonald, they let it out a notch now as they lead it by 2 from Mr. Contestant 2nd, Messiah in 3rd, then back to RJ Hooker, Boom and Bust, and A Handsome Face. 3 quarters is coming up next for White Tiger, who takes it past that marker in 1:26-3. Off the turn and into the stretch. 28-4 3rd quarter. White Tiger looking to go all the way. Mr. Contestant is in 2nd. 3rd remains Messiah. Then back to RJ Hooker, Boom and Bust, and A Handsome Face. So there'll be no change in order, it does appear. White Tiger's going to go the distance. It'll be White Tiger to take the 6th to win it by about 3.5 and stops the clock in 1:53-4. Gate is rolling for our 7th and final qualifier of the day. Dustin Jones drives number 5, Walking Eagle. 3-year-old Pacers here, 1 Powder Play, Austin Sorry for Mitch Tierney. 2 Mystic Wild Rose, Phil Houdon trains and drives. 3 is Brindley Sealster, Jack Darling trains, Jody Jameson steers. 4 is Newscaster, Richard Moreau trains, Sylvain Filion in the bike. 5 is Walking Eagle, Dustin Jones the trainer driver. 6 Better Be Bold, Bob McClure for Dave Drew. 7 is Nothing Better, James McDonald for Nick Galucci. And the 8 is Tarquinius Hanover, Tyler Jones for Kyle Bossens. Field of 8 on gate for qualifier number 7. And they're off and pacing here in the 7th qualifier. And from the inside, Mystic Wild Rose is edging forward. Outside of that one, Brindley Sealster. Here's some speed from the center now. Better Be Bold is powering up. To that one's inside is Newscaster at the rail Powder Play. Then it is Tarquinius Hanover, followed by Nothing Better, and the early trailer is Walking Eagle. Into the first turn, and now coming down to the pylons will be Better Be Bold. Right behind that one there is Newscaster, and looks like Newscaster will just settle into the deuce as they're by the opening quarter in 30-2. Into the backstretch they move, and the leader is Better Be Bold. The Colt of Better Than Cheddar leading the way, being tracked there in second by Newscaster. Then it's a few lengths back to the daughter of Better Than Cheddar, Mystic Wild Rose. 2 more lengths going back to Brindley Sealster. Underway, here comes Powder Play to the outside. Then we are checking in as they move up the backstretch with Tarquinius Hanover, followed by the final 2, Nothing Better, and Walking Eagle. The half was hit in 1 minute and 2 fifths, 30 seconds flat in the second quarter. To the final turn they go. Better Be Bold is leading the way. Newscaster in second. Powder Play's been advancing here in the middle half, is up into third. Inside Mystic Wild Rose. Up on the outside now, swinging up a couple of spots there is Tarquinius Hanover. And then we go back to Brindley Sealster. The final 2 at the back, Nothing Better and Walking Eagle. Starting to get a little separation up front, though, is Better Be Bold by 3/4 in 1:28.4. Off the turn and into the stretch. Better Be Bold, a little wide out of the turn. Trying to be straight and strong here for the final quarter sprint. Inside second has been Newscaster. Far outside is Tarquinius Hanover. Between horses, Powder Play and Mystic Wild Rose at the inside. Here is Better Be Bold. And Better Be Bold looking to come through the line strong. Better Be Bold in the return season debut. Qualifying victory. Finishing in second was Newscaster, tight for third. Mystic Wild Rose and Tarquinius Hanover. 155-1. Big final quarter from Better Be Bold.